right, now, y'all, it's time to put those little ones to bed. Turn your lights down and turn your volume up because your girl has stepped up to the mic. This is Hey, Miss Clayton. Now, before we go any further, let me tell you what this space is about. This space right here is for us grown folks. This space right here is for conversation. Conversation that's going to be funny. We're going to laugh. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time with it, y'all. But we also going to have those serious conversations, those hard conversations, those conversations that make you look yourself in the mirror, but you can lie to everybody else because you can't lie to you. I'm gonna come to y'all with a crazy story, a crazy DM, or maybe even one of your questions. Just hop in Miss Clayton's DM and you may find yourself on one of my episodes. In this space, Miss Clayton will always use an alias to tell your story or to ask your question. Now, not only will Miss Clayton share your stories in your DMs, but you'll find that Miss Clayton also gonna come from the vault with her own. We gonna cuss a little. And that doesn't mean we don't have manners. But what it does mean is sometimes a good cuss word just drive the point home. So don't be shocked. Don't cover your ears and don't hide. Because Miss Clayton is gonna give it to you real, she gonna give it to you raw, and she gonna give it to you straight every time. We gonna grow through what we go through. For this very first story, y'all, we gonna hear from Miss Sienna out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Every day after school, we would walk to the bus stop because I had to take the bus, not you. You would walk me to the bus stop and we would hang at the bus stop hour after hour. The buses would come and we would wave them along because we were having so much fun together. And I remember that time so fondly because you didn't have to wait there with me, but we would have so much fun and we would be listening to music on our Walkmans and we would just be joking and having so much fun, and the buses would come and we'd be like, dang, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to split. I'll catch the next one. That's my favorite memory of us. But I do have a question for you. Memories aside, what do you think about somebody re-entering your life after years and years, somebody that you used to know? It's a vague question, but would you consider entertaining them because they feel so familiar to you?
Sienna, thanks so much for sharing that. Not only is that a good memory for you, it's a fond memory I have, a memory I enjoy, and those were the good days, girl. So thank you, baby. I love you too. I adore you. Um, Man, y'all, that's my ace boo coon. So let's go ahead and jump into her question. So she's asking if someone from your past returns, what would you do? Would you allow that person back in your life or would you not? Now, Miss Cece, I know that was a vague question, but I'm getting the sense that that question's coming from somewhere real. So I'm gonna give you a call later, girl, and we're gonna talk about that. However, what I will say, as far as people coming back into your life from the past, what you have to do is ask yourself, where is this person coming from? Does this person have good intentions? What are my intentions with having this person in my life? And where did we end off? Did the relationship with that person end on a good note? Did it end on a bad note? And if so, were there lessons learned? Was it on bad terms or was it on good terms? Are we talking about a sibling, a friend, an ex lover? Are we talking about possibly a parent? Who is this person and why are they back? Is it a possible lick back that this person's trying to get? Why are they here? But before you let this sucker back in your life, Do you need to put up your valuables? Do you need to hide what's most important to you before you let them back in your private space? See, these are questions you got to ask yourself before you invite somebody back into your life. Sometimes you really, really got to sit down with yourself and reevaluate this person. Now, Miss Clayton feels like this is an ex lover. She feels like this is somebody that's come back from the past that might be looking to hook up, maybe get a girl back. Who knows? But this is what I will say in regards to it being an ex lover, ex boyfriend, ex whoever. Again, what is this person's intent? But most importantly, what is your intent? If you're allowing this person back in your life, are their words in alignment with their actions? Is what they're saying the same as what they're doing? See, you got to ask yourself all these questions before you bring this person back. Is this person still holding on to the past? Are you still holding on to the past? Just where in your lives now are you guys in alignment? Where do you guys meet up? What I will say, let me get a little closer, y'all. If this is an ex lover, mm, was it good, good? Was it good enough to let this person back in? Was it good enough that it stayed on your mind all this time? And maybe you looking to get that quick fix? Oh, baby, don't worry. Miss Clayton ain't judging because I didn't have to get a fix or two in my life, if you know what I mean. An itch scratch, a back rub, maybe your feet tickled, your soul touched. Don't get me started, y'all. But on the real, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you got that one ex that just does what nobody else can. Mm. But again, sometimes there's places only certain people can touch. Mm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Miss Clayton ain't lying. She ain't lying. But seriously, y'all, I think it can be beneficial depending on who the person is, what the lessons were, what their intention is, and what your intentions may be. Go ahead and allow this person back in. See what they have to offer you. But as I said before, make sure their words and their actions line up. Because if those two ain't parallel, then baby, you're just wasting time. So go ahead, Miss Cece. Whoever this person may be, go ahead back and let them back in your life. Give them an opportunity to show you what they've learned or what they haven't learned, if they've grown or if they have not. And also check yourself. Make certain that your intentions are well. Have you grown and learned from whatever the past was? And are you wasting not only your time, but are you wasting their time as well? So I think having someone come back into your life from the past can definitely be a good thing. Some people, when given second chances, do show improve. Others just come back around to play with you again and offer you the same old plate of shit that they gave you the first time, right? So go ahead, let them back in. But I'm gonna be calling you, girl, because I want to know what this is about. Because I feel like this question wasn't just for Miss Clayton. I feel like this was a personal question. So go on, baby. Let them back in. And when you do, be sure to call your girl so I know what's up and what's going on. Because I need the deets on this one. Now, there ain't nothing wrong with letting people back in your life. You've got to learn to forgive, but you don't have to forget. Because as they say, forgiveness is for you, not for them. So, if tonight's episode made you smile, made you laugh, if it even made you giggle a little bit, go ahead and tune in next week. We're going to call this one Mr. Date Me 101. He wants to know what is going on in the dating scene.
I'd like to give a shout out to that sassy sister, thick chocolate, Miss Clayton. For Miss Clayton keeping it real, let's discuss that. What do people feel is one of the biggest issues with dating? Is it because people have unrealistic expectations? Is it because social media has pretty much ruined things by putting things out there in such a way that nobody even wants to be bothered anymore? Or have people just decided that their peace is non-negotiable, so they would rather be by themselves and have peace than to continue to deal with the games and other dysfunctional issues in dating?
They got piss in the pool. I even heard there might be a turd or two floating in that motherfucker. We're going to address all this next week right here on Hey Miss Clayton. All right, my beautiful people, that's Miss Clayton's time. But before you go, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, go run and tell a friend, bring them back on over here to Hey Miss Clayton. You can find me over on YouTube at Hey Miss Clayton every Thursday night, 7 p.m. You're welcome to send Miss Clayton a voice clip. You can send a video if you want to be known for who you are, baby. Don't hide it. But otherwise, Miss Clayton will keep your identity private. Over here, we tell the truth, we do the work. Because healing ain't pretty, but it's powerful. Let's grow through what we go through. Good night.